What?
I love
Your
you.
brain?
Brain. I love you. And I always have. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Where?
Huh?
Which?
Which one's your left? Which one's your left? Here? I hope it fits.
If it will fit, it's yes.
Oh.
If not, no.
It fits. Okay. I love you. Let me see. Mmm. Okay, let's see. Does it look nice?
Yeah.
You like it? Okay. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I gotta watch because things are getting up. Here, let me see. Let me see your ring. There she is, my new fiance. With her new ring. How are you feeling, Joanne? How are you feeling, Joanne? She's shy all of a sudden. How are you feeling, Joanne? Hmm? Oh, she's shy. She got no words. That's the thing with Filipinos. As soon as you bring out a camera, they chat all the time, but as soon as you bring out a camera, they're quiet. How are you feeling?
Happy.
Good. Because I love you. Do you love me? She loves me. I know she does. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Let's get another kiss. Thank you. Okay. I'm recording your ring. And this is the ring I gave her. Look at the smile on her face. She's a happy girl. Don't? You're happy? Yes, Joanne. This is my love of my life, Joanne Beloy. This is my new fiance. Introduce you to the world. I'm so stoked. So now, guess what we get to do?
What?
We get to let the world know. So today, I'm gonna go exploring for a motorbike. I'm gonna check out a few shops, walk around this area in Cebu, close to Robertson Mall.
Why me?
Because you're my witness. So what I'm videotaping here, like I say, she was right here when I did it. There we go. Right on, sister. Okay, here we go. Can't really see in here. If there's any damage, you should have a look. If you see any damage, we gotta write it down. Okay?
Where's the damages are? Over here.
Okay. Where is it? Point it out, the damage.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Any more damage, point it out.
This part and
Okay. Keep looking.
it's only scratches. It's not damage.
Okay, no, I
It's just a scratch.
just want you to point out any damage. Right?
There's no any broken. No. And here there's a scratch here. Below here.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
With,
Right
and
there.
there's
With that
from
one.
here.
Okay.
Here. Only.
There. Okay.
And there's no anything scratches.
So it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all okay.
Okay. Today is March 22nd, 2022. Since I proposed to Joanne yesterday, we need to get marriage license requirements. Today is actually 3 years that we've been together in a relationship, and yesterday it's official. She's my fiance, which I'm pretty stoked about. So is she. We need marriage license requirements. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 requirements to get done before I can complete it, before I can get married in the Philippines. And one of them is statutory declaration from the consulate or embassy of Canada here in the Philippines. It says marriage of Canadians in the Philippines. A foreign national who wishes to marry in the Philippines is required by the Philippine government to obtain from his or her embassy or consulate in the Philippines a certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage before filing the application for a marriage license. This certification affirms that there are no legal impediments to the proposed marriage. Unlike the Philippines, the government of Canada does not keep a central statistical registry of marriages and cannot verify this information. Instead, the Philippine government may accept statutory declarations in lieu of a required certificate. This is notarized by the embassy of the Canadian consulate. And how to obtain a statutory declaration? Well, I just got to go down there and talk to them. I've tried their email, and it just keeps sending me to another link to the Canadian government website. I can't seem to get a hold of anybody at the consulate here in Cebu. So I'm just going to ride down there on a bike that I rented yesterday and see what's going on. It says on the Google Maps that they are open, but that's Google Maps. So I'll go check that out, and that'll be, let's go see what happens. That'll be one of my tasks for today. Let's check it out. So here I am in Mandawi City at the Canadian Consulate of Canada, and they just directed me to I guess they don't prepare statutory declarations anymore. So what I'm going to do now, my next move is I'll go to Joanne's work where she's got a printer shop, and we can get an affidavit that we need to sign and take it to a lawyer's office and or notary public. So that'll be one of the steps. So here I go again. Good morning. It is kind of a cloudy day here in Cebu, March 23rd, 2022. I was directed to go to this Embassy of Canada in the Philippines website when I went to the consulate yesterday, and I found a link to marriage of Canadians in the Philippines, and it has some information here that I couldn't find when I was in Canada. That's why I had to ride my bike over to the Canadian consulate. Anyhow, they have a affidavit in lieu of certificate of legal capacity of contract. This is the headline that they got here. It says, any foreign national who wishes to marry in the Philippines is required by the Philippine government to obtain his or her embassy or consulate in the Philippines a certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage before filing an application of marriage license. This certification affirms that there are no legal impediments to the proposed marriage. Unlike the Philippines, the government of Canada does not keep a central statistic registry of marriage and does not issue certificates of non-impediment. On March 26, 2021, the Philippine Statistic Authority, PSA, issued Memorandum Circular number 2021-004 indicating that the Philippine government has generally accepted affidavits which attest that the foreign citizens are legally capable of entering into a marriage. Further, the PSA stated that the local notarization of the affidavit in lieu of the certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage is now allowed during the pandemic. Following the recent update from the Philippines Statistic Authority, PSA, Canadian citizens who wish to marry in the Philippines may prepare the affidavit to attest that you are legally capable of entering a marriage and have the affidavit notarized in the Philippines by a local notary public. The notarization affidavit must be submitted together with all other documentary required directly to the local civil register's office wherever the application of marriage is going to be filed. So this is it here. It's a PDF file, and good thing Joanne works at a printer shop because she can get all this stuff printed for us. So this is the one I'll have to fill out and take it to a notary public. Actually, there's some additional information regarding this affidavit. So additional information, although there's no validity period indicated on the affidavit in lieu of certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage, the local civil registrar may not accept the affidavit issued more than 6 months prior to the date of marriage. It should be noted that some of the civil registrars may not accept the affidavit in lieu of the certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage. It is your responsibility to check with the relevant local civil registry office whether they would accept the affidavit. So, blah blah blah. Permanent residents in Canada do not hold Canadian citizenship. Blah blah blah. Anyhow, and at the end of the day, at the end of the day, this is what I got to do. I got to go and get this. I got to fill this out and take it to a notary public, and that's my next step. So away I go. It's March 23rd, 2022. Just heading to the notary public across the way here. I waited for Joan's sister May to get back to me on a notary public that she used, but she never did. So I'll just check one here locally, and that's about it. That's going on for the day. I got the affidavit form all filled out here, so let's see how it goes and take it from there. Well, that was a success. It took me 2 or 3, 4 tries to find some lawyers that were actually open, or even at their office. So I found this fella over by the Fiente Circle. His name is Testament Santiago, CPA, attorney at law in Notary Public. Good service, fast service, decent price, and I have it right here. There it is, sealed, signed, and delivered. Right on. Okay, so that step is finished. Now I guess I'll go and back over to Robinson Mall and pick up a few groceries and see what else I can get, kind of adventure I can get up to today.